Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday. It's still St. Patrick's Day, goddammit, market webcast. So what we've basically done in the overnight is just bounce between 2,400 and 2,500. So you got this 100 handle range, 2,400, 2,500, then back to 2,400. I do believe we were limit up briefly in the overnight. So look, it's crazy volatility. That's all it is. It's crazy volatility. So what I'm looking for here as we get into the day is, can the bull stay inside the lower Bollinger Band? So the Bollinger Bands represent two standard deviations of price. Okay, can we stay inside those bands? If we can, then you have a chance for maybe not a multi-day rally. That's probably a bit much because the news flow now is still, it's just going to be too heavy. And I mentioned on the evening webcast last night, we're not there yet. We are not there. We are far from there. But every day that we spend above the December 2018 lows is, not a bad day for the market. And if they can get back inside these bands, you can see some kind of a bear market rally type bounce, which will rip your face off. And those tend to go farther and faster than a lot of people think. If we're in the typical bear market playbook, and we saw this back in 08 and 09, they walk the futures up overnight. They tend to open green, and then they hammer the hell out of them. They hammer the hell out of them during the regular session, and the bears own the closes. Okay? So these are little dynamics that I'm looking to see if it wants to be that way. It's been very inconsistent so far. But I think once more unknowns become known and globally we accept, look, this is the new normal for a while until we get rid of this stuff, then we can see if the market falls into more bear market habits or bull market habits. And look, I would love nothing better than a 200 handle trading range. We'll trade support and resistance on that, as long as it wants to be that way. Hourly chart. You can see us consolidating here a little bit. So here's the limit down from last Globex. 7% limit down. Tried to do the 13, couldn't get it done. This is still a higher low. So you've got this low here, 2370 half, 2370, 75. So basically two looks at 2370 with a 2350 low. If these matching lows want to hold up, like I said, that's something you can build a little bit of a day on if you're the bulls. Doesn't matter if you can't take out 2,500. And you can see the difficulty with 2,500. You can see here we were limit up for about an hour. And then they couldn't take it over the top. I mean, they weren't allowed to take it over the top. Limit up is limit up, but they couldn't jam it there and leave it there and then gap it up off the regular session. So they decided to take it back down off of the limit. 2,500 is huge. 2,370 is huge. 2,350 is the current low. And the December 18s are 2,319 and change. You convert that, it's going to get slippery, and you'll get another leg down. But for now, all we can really do is just take it one day at a time, one trade at a time. The volatility continues to be good for us. But a lot of what we're doing now is, we're picking our spots. So I didn't trade last night. Because, look, there's a lot going on in everybody's world. We can't be trading 24/7. There's a lot going on. And I think there's a lot of value in taking a step back, and coming back and hitting things fresh in the morning. Look, if there's a great trade overnight, we've done those. But I don't like dancing around limit stuff. So, and the reason I don't is, let's say you get long here. You go to bed with that. You wake up to that. And I can't trust that everybody out there is using the disaster stops that I think you really need to use in this market to keep you from getting your head taken off. All right, so we open in 15. I'll get this posted. We'll have another evening webcast tonight. Those are going to tend to be a little longer. It's a chance for me to recap things, talk about some trading strategies, risk management, and kind of, put everybody's brain back together from the prior day's trading. So take care, trade them well, more stuff out on social. I'll talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.